4, 3, 2. Coming at you live downtown from the beautiful Ray's recording studio on this fine Tuesday morning to bring you the most breaking, the most important, the most enticing Brawl news. But first, a quick word from our sponsor, the subscribe button. Dear viewer, yes you, does having the most up-to-date news from the Brawl Stars community packaged in a concise and easy to follow format useful? Well, if you answered yes to that, for the very low price of your honored subscription, you can have all of that today. On the Brawl Stars channel, we offer the most up-to-date Brawl news content, while on the other hand, offering you several different types of content, while not limited to fun challenges, free-to-play grinding, glitch videos, cursed accounts, and much, much more. Brawl news! So the very first bit of news is a little bit more on the personal side of things, but I think you guys will find it incredibly interesting. Just 7 days ago now, at the point that I'm recording this video, we ended up making a video highlighting our amazing win of the Star Park Games Season 1. I sweated my absolute butt off more than I've sweated at anything in my entire life for one main purpose, and that is to give my homies out there watching this video a glorious free pin at my design choosing. I mean, dude, we spent like $5,000 on a more than a year-long series trying to get a specific pin, a pin pack opening series. It just makes sense, dude. I had to get this pin. Now, seeing that we're talking about it, I do want to remind you all that the link is still working. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to last, probably a good long while, but if you guys still don't have the pin on some of your accounts, or if you're just kind of making your way back to the Brawl Stars community and haven't heard much about this event, make sure to click on the link in the description of that video, and I'll put it in the description of this video as well. You can go to it and you can still get that beautiful pin sent to your inbox that you can claim here, that perfect Mortis crown pin, dude. Now, even though I am pinching myself every single day, still in disbelief that I ended up taking home season 1 of the Star Park Games, that is not the main reason I'm bringing it up here today. I actually have a bit of insider info that Danny ended up messaging me a few days ago, allowing me to share it with all of you guys, and that is how many people actually own the Mortis crown pin, my pin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when Danny messaged me and told me how many people actually have it, I was absolutely dumbfounded. I had no idea the scale that this would end up going. It's the reason why I literally put in the video that it's going to be a rare pin, one of the rarest in the entire game, which I still think it's going to be quite rare, which I will elaborate on here shortly. But drum roll please, the amount of people who own the Mortis crown pin, the pin that I fought so dang hard to get, my lovely pin, is 1,023,612 people have this thing. Dude, I swear to gosh, I jumped out of my seat when Danny sent me that message. And a quick caveat, that message was sent on Thursday, July 13th, so quite a bit ago, so I'm assuming that number is even higher. Guys, I feel like just being players here in this game, it's hard to rack your head around how many people get certain offers in the shop, especially free things. But seeing the amount of people who actually claim this pin really puts it into perspective. A pin that is kind of hard or secretive to get. It's not like it's just popping up in someone's shop and they can click a button and get it for free. They actually have to kind of go out of their way to get it through a link. It gets me nervous thinking how many people get like other free pins that are just like free offers in the shop, right? Kind of a humbling number, I'm not gonna lie. Over 1 million people have the pin that I fought for, which is really cool to think about. Once again, a huge shout out to Kairos and team, the Brawl Stars dev team, for actually making the pin itself and allowing this all to happen. I'm super happy. I tried so dang hard to get that pin for you guys with seeing numbers like this. And in terms of this pin's rarity, I know this seems like a lot of people who have it, but I still would assume this is going to be one of the more rare pins in the entire game. There's going to be some that are much more rare than it, but given the fact that it is a little bit of a roundabout way in order to claim it, and this link will be dead eventually, and I doubt there will be any other way to get it here in Brawl Stars other than right now. So once this is over, it's going to be a very limited pin that we can remember back years from now saying that this was the only time we were able to get it, and it should be pretty dang rare down the line. But yeah, dude, 1,023,612 people having the pin, more than that now at this point. Thought I had to share it with all of you guys, seeing that it's been a pretty public experience here, and I thought you guys would enjoy some of the analytics behind it. Super wild, super exciting. But moving along from that, we do have some other really important juicy bits of news that I think you guys will find important. One day ago over here on the BrawlStar's Twitter page, we have a tweet saying the Make a Spooky Fang skin campaign is ending. Go to the in-game news and vote for one you want to see in Brawl Stars. We have 4 finalists, and the one with the most votes will be added to the game. They are these amazing Halloween Fang skins, which again, we are on the final phase basically here during this Supercell make process, where we get the power to vote for which one we want to see here in the game. You go back to the main news tab here, click vote on the left hand side of things, and you'll be able to cast your vote. And in my opinion, I have to go with Spectral Fang. It's super cool. I think it's very close between Spectral Fang and Vam Fang. He's giving me Mortis vibes. I might hop on a different account and just give Vam Fang a vote as well, one of each. But I really think Spectral Fang is going to be really cool with the effects going on here, those little ghost buddies behind him. It's going to be sick. The other ones are phenomenal as well. Whichever one you like the most, make sure to vote for it, and hopefully it'll end up winning. Doesn't look like we'll be able to follow along with which one is winning or anything like that, which honestly I think is a good thing. I feel like sometimes when you see one winning, it can be a little bit more rigged, where people will vote for the one that's winning just to kind of fit into the majority, right? It just happens that way sometimes. So we'll see which one ends up winning, but either way, all 4 are phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see which one wins. But moving along here to some more important news tweeted out by Brawl Stars Esports one day ago, stating July monthly finals are this weekend. We've got some new rewards cooked up for ya. Watch live this weekend on this event page so you can snag the sweet goodies. I always try to do my best to highlight these rewards when they come around for these monthly finals, seeing that, you know, some people really prioritize progression here, and this is another way to get progression in Brawl Stars, though pretty minimal. There will be a voting process once the July monthly finals start here this weekend, which you should be able to get quite a few points from. But since the last time we actually have talked about the event.brawlstars.com rewards here, they actually added bling here to the rewards, which is pretty dang cool. I think in total, if you get all the way to 1,000, you can get 85 bling, which isn't a crap ton, but at least it's something. While at the same time, I think probably the most important thing for most people out there, collectors, are these exclusive pins that normally only come out during these events on this pathing here. So at 1,000 points, we can get this pin here, and then at 2,000, we get this very cute spray. I mean, for goodness sakes, one of my favorite pins of all time was one of those exclusive pins. It's this one, the popcorn dude chomping down the popcorn. So they can be pretty dang awesome pins here. So it might be in your best interest to try to get those points so you can get these exclusive things. And then the final bit of news is just a healthy reminder here as we are getting closer and closer to early August, and that is Doug's release date. I've been having a lot of people wondering when he's going to be released. We never have specifics when it comes to secondary brawlers coming out in these updates, but most of the time here on this channel, I'm able to get you guys a pretty accurate prediction date based on previous update releases for these new brawlers that you guys can jot down on your calendar. The last few predictions we've gotten really close or exactly on, so I will be updating you guys on a prediction date for Doug once we're able to come to a more concise date there as time gets a little bit closer. But as a healthy reminder for that, once it does come around the corner, that prediction date, and just early August, it's good to just keep in the back of your mind that we are getting closer and closer to Doug coming out. So make sure to save up those resources if you want him the very first day. I think he's going to be a really fun brawler to play. But yeah, there you have it, everyone. That's just about all I got for you here in this episode of Brawl News. A little bit more on the laxed side of things, I would say, seeing that the dev team is away on vacation here for a while. Development and new things coming to the game are going to be sparse until they are back. But yeah, either way, hopefully you all found it useful or interesting. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and take care.